welcome to another episode of Life and Whiskey. As always, I'm Jordan, and I got my little point-and-shoot camera out here, so hopefully I'm in frame. And I'm going to do a little bit of show and tell around here. So, standing, behind my bar, this is what you see. Got my bar back here, and then all of my growler collection. My TV. So when I'm recording a video, this is what I'm looking at. My camera sitting there on my tripod, and then my computer over here kind of showing what's going on. And then this is what I wanted to talk about. So I recently purchased this inversion table here. Got it on Amazon for 150 bucks, which is not too bad considering that it has this little, it's supposed to be lumbar support, and it vibrates, kind of massages, and has a heating element in there. But there's Velcro on the back of this, so you can Velcro it anywhere. You can use it on the back of your neck if you put it up here, or down in the lumbar position, but there's Velcro up and down this whole length of this, so you can really put it anywhere you want. And my father-in-law swears by these inversion tables, and I had been having some serious back problems lately. So ever since our child was born, sleeping in horrible positions in the bed, kind of laying all kitty-wampus, spending 80% of my day sitting, watching TV, holding them, taking care of them, feeding them, changing diapers, all that good jazz, and it really put some strain on my back. And so my back was killing me, and I thought, you know what, for 150 bucks, what the heck, give this a go. So, disclaimer, not a doctor, don't know anything about anything, and my opinion is that I kind of compressed my back 2 years ago with the first elk that I shot and hauled out, and kind of had some back troubles ever since then. And I thought, okay, well, let's start with this. So I've had this for 2 weeks now, and it seems to have really done the trick. I gotta say, it's really opened up my shoulders, and my back hasn't been hurting as bad. The other thing, I'm a weird person, but I like to sleep on hard surfaces. So like in my bed, we got one of those, well, it's basically an air mattress, but what is it? It's a sleep number bed. Mine's pumped up as high as it'll go. It's at 100, so it's pretty hard. And then the last 3 nights I've been sleeping without a pillow or anything, so just hard and flat on my back. And I found that has helped out my back tremendously, along with hanging on this for a little while every day. And I have to say, it's well worth the price. I've been feeling pretty good about it. The nice thing is you can go, at a couple of different angles with that pin adjustment, or you can pull the pin out completely and put it in there. It's just a holder up on top here, and that'll let you go 90 degrees completely inverted, or sorry, 180 degrees, or however you want to say it. I guess it's 90 from its current position. And I'm not a doctor, and all the stuff that I've watched said you need to consult your physician first, because if you got heart problems, blood pressure problems, things like that, inverting is not necessarily the way to go, as it puts a lot of stress on you and your heart. And if you have high blood pressure, you can have problems with your eyes and stuff like that. So definitely, talk to your physician first. But of course, I didn't do that because, of course, why would I? But it's been pretty awesome to have this so far. It's definitely been helping me out. I'd recommend looking into it. The last couple of weeks, pretty much all of my family's been here with the new guy to take a look at him and come hang out with us and stuff. So we've practically been a hotel. So my dad came over, he tried this for a second, walked away thinking it was pretty awesome. My stepdad, he tried it. He had some hip problems. He walked away and goes, I don't know what the heck just happened, but my hip doesn't hurt at all anymore. So he thought that was pretty awesome too. So anyway, so there's the bar set up. And since I got you here, might as well talk a little bit about some other stuff. So this is elk hunting right here, right? So 3 coolers. These 3 coolers are what are required to pack out an elk or take an elk home. I got my arrows. I always keep my arrows set up, my hunting arrows anyways. They always have their broadheads on them and are in here. I got 6 set up, plus I got a 7th arrow right here that has this expandable broadhead on it. That's my, well, you can't really see it. That's my grouse arrow right there. But I took and I stropped or honed all my broadheads, so they are all ready to go. These are the Muzzy 125 grain MX3s. This first arrow, arrow number 1 here, this is the arrow and the broadhead that I shot through my elk last year. So I cleaned it up, sharpened it back up. It really wasn't dull, to be honest with you. And that'll be my first arrow in the quiver again this year. These all seem to fly really, really well. Spun them all. They all spin true, no wobbles in any of them, so should be good to go there. I put all my bow stuff together finally. My kit that I've shown in some of my other videos, that's actually out in the truck because I'm still shooting out at the range, making some final adjustments. But got that bow medic. I actually got some fletching jigs from when I was a boy from my mom. She brought me those recently. Got my spinner. I got my old IQ sight in here as a backup if I ever need it. And then these are my MX3s. I got a really good deal on them last year. So I bought, it says 30, what does that say? 30, boy, it doesn't focus. It says $31.94. I actually got them for like $20. Something ridiculous like that on Amazon. And so I bought 4 packs of them, so that way I'd have 4 sets of the, these are the practice blades here. That way I'd have 4 sets of practice blades to shoot. Plus then I'd have 12 broadheads, so if I started snapping broadheads off, I'd have some. I got a bin here, all my camping gear in it. I just kind of keep that ready to rock at all times. There's so much stuff in there, I'm not even going to go through that. You've all seen this before, my pack. My hunting partner got me this. It's a wool jacket. It's an Orvis jacket. It's wool. It's waterproof. It's nice and heavy. It's a great windbreaker. Had that in New Zealand on my tar hunt. Awesome. Here's something that you don't see every day. But this is an umbrella. It's like a golf umbrella type thing. It's my elk decoy. I haven't actually used it yet or really been successful when I used it. Tried to use it. But it's a golf umbrella that has an elk butt like a, what would you call it, like a covering that fits over the umbrella. So it's nice to have an umbrella that's this huge for when it rains or hails or whatever. You can set this up real quick. You don't have to don any of your rain clothes or whatever, but then also it's a decoy all in one. I got 3 5-liter or 5-gallon jugs in there for water. It's my hunting tote. This is my sleep system tote. So in there I got a tent, my Chase Lounge pad that I just throw in the back of the truck if I want to sleep on that. I got an air mattress. I got a comforter, a fleece blanket, a sleeping bag, just in case I want to camp out or if I want to stay or whatever. I got everything I need in there. And then I gotta remember to grab this, but nope, that's not the right one. Somewhere in here, I gotta find it. I got it's this one. I got a 50-foot by 20-foot tarp in there, and that's what I use to pitch an A-frame that's big enough that 4 or 5 guys can huddle underneath of it, have a little fire if weather conditions promote that, and we can get out of the rain or out of the weather. We can dry out, stand up, stretch, whatever, and that's pretty decent. So all of this, those 3 bins, that bin, those 3 coolers, that's all going in the truck. That's all my hunting gear. So one bin, that bin's hunting clothes, that bin is hunting gear. I just kind of keep it all set up, or not set up, all in those bins, and then I can grab out what I need when I need it. I talked in my previous video how I don't have a bino harness. I just run my binos on my chest strap, so I just have the case that my Vortex binoculars came in, and then I ran it through the chest strap. And if you remember, or if you watched the video, I talked about how when I did it this way, I just had to be mindful because anytime I unsnap that, then my binos would fall off. Well, like an idiot, I didn't think it through, but it turns out that, you know, the chest strap, in order to shorten or lengthen it, has a pull strap on it. And on these Mystery Ranch packs, there's this little clip here that is for this chest strap attachment point there, and it has this little stretchy thing on it that I just slipped the loop of the pull strap through, and then you hook it on there, and viola, or some people would say voila, now it can't come off. So I kind of solved my problem there, and I didn't even know it. So yeah, that's kind of my system for running my binos, and that way they're always on my chest, and I don't have to worry about having an extra bino harness and all that other junk on there. So pretty much ready to go. So been doing my physical stuff, my squats, squats and leg work and all that stuff. And then the other thing I've been doing is I hung up my hangboard. So those who rock climb would probably be familiar with this. And so also working on my back problems. One of the things I've decided I did was, start doing push-ups, and then I'm doing pull-ups on this board. Also decided to work on my hand strength, grip strength. With the kid, I figured there'd be one good way to try and build up the hand strength so I'm not dropping the poor guy. But anyways, doing pull-ups, so I'm up to, I think, one time I managed to get 20 pull-ups, but consistently I'm up to like 16, 17 pull-ups, which isn't bad because I haven't rock climbed since 2012, so 8 years. And I wasn't exactly in shape last time I did that, but it's kind of nice, I can sit here, I can hang from this, dangle, kind of stretch out in the opposite direction as that inversion table. But yeah, it helps out. Do some push-ups, do some pull-ups, it all's good, right? So that helps out. So there you go. Just some stuff wanted to show you guys. There's, tour of the basement, right? We got so much junk, but all my stuff, all my gear laid out, ready to go on my elk hunt. Inversion table helping my back get into shape, and then my bar, because life requires that sometimes. So anyways, just a quick little poke around the basement here. Hope everybody's ready to rock and roll for elk season here, and has been enjoying these videos. And I'll catch you, well, here, we'll do one of these. I will catch you in the next video, so hopefully this footage comes out of me trying to selfie with the video recorder. So thanks for watching. If you guys like and subscribe down below, drop a comment below, tell me what you're thinking, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.